Before disaster rewrote this land, there was only peace and the rhythm of the sea.
Miles beneath the Pacific, the earth stirred in silence. An ancient mountain exhaled, unaware of what its movement would unleash.
The first warning was small enough to ignore.
Those who lived by the ocean could feel its heartbeat falter. Without warning, the sea pulled away, preparing to strike.
This visual reconstruction depicts real events. Viewer discretion advised.
Support Storm SP. Share to raise awareness and help others prepare.
For generations, life here moved in harmony with the tides.
The night before tragedy, Aitape was alive with warmth and voices.
Far out at sea, the horizon hid a secret.
Quake felt near the Solomons.
Voices on the air spoke of a quake, few yet understood.
The sea began to move against its own nature. Machines warned, but too quietly, too far away. Before destruction comes a silence that feels unnatural. The ocean was not leaving. It was gathering.
Wonder blinded them to danger.
Only those higher up could see what was missing.
The warnings had come, but too late to matter. The land itself began to split, a whisper from the deep. The tremor returned, gaunt, stronger, nearer, unstoppable.
Across the water, the ocean no longer looked alive, but waiting.
Below the surface, an underwater mountain fell hand, and the ocean obeyed. When nature speaks, our signals vanish.
The airwaves went still, silence louder than alarms.
The ocean withdrew, leaving its heart exposed. Nature's first alarm was written in wings.
No wind, no waves, only the waiting.
The data arrived, too late to warn those already in its path. A landslide beneath the sea birthed a force beyond imagination. Gravity pulled the ocean down, only for it to rise with vengeance. From stillness, the wave began to breathe. Invisible yet unstoppable, it raced toward life above. The ocean's stored power erupted upward, a moving mountain. It fed on distance, gaining strength with every breath.
The line where sky met sea began to climb.
In that instant, disbelief turned to terror.
Instinct chose for them, run or be swallowed.
What took minutes to rise would need only seconds to destroy. In a heartbeat, the sea took back the land. Entire villages vanished under walls of moving sea. Even the strongest roots could not stand against the ocean's fury.
The sea hurled its own back to the land, broken and lost.
In a single breath, decades of life were torn apart. Water had become a weapon. Where land once was, only motion remained. No line divided sea and land anymore, only disappearance. Where water should have drowned all, fire found its place. Survival was a race against water and time.
Hope clung to anything still standing.
Steel and engine meant nothing to the weight of the sea.
Where current met flood, chaos followed. The sea returned what it had taken, but broken beyond recognition.
Tsunamis seldom come alone.
What once fed the people was the next to be taken.
As if in mourning, the sky wept for the seal's wrath.
Point seek high ground immediately.
Through chaos, a faint voice still tried to save lives.
The ocean had become a beast of its own making.
To stay above the water was to live another moment.
Those who knew the sea best now fought to survive it. Maps written in ink were replaced by ruin.
No walls were sacred, no lessons spared.
The sea's final breath silenced what was left.
When night returned, it belonged to the sea. Where laughter once lived, only silence remained. Entire communities erased in minutes.
Even nature's shield could not stand the storm.
Every step forward meant walking through the past.
Maria! David! Is anyone here?
Help me!
The loudest sound left was a name being called. When systems failed, flame returned, light born from loss. With little and late, humanity still answered. Some places were forgotten by the road, but not by those who walked it.
What remained was not just broken, but reshaped.
From the mud rose miracles, voices that refused to disappear.
In silence and smoke, names were remembered.
At last, the world saw what Papua endured.
What triggered the wave would be studied for decades to come.
Out of tragedy, wisdom began to grow.
Preparedness saves lives. Let the sea never surprise us again.